Hello, beautiful friends, souls. Welcome to Marie's Tuesday Tip. I was invited to see this beautiful tree in my neighbor's garden the other day. I can see it from my windows as well, but I don't have access to this garden. Look at this tree. So the tree is 200 years old, and this tree knows the truth. This tree has seen and felt what we a lot of times are unwilling to face. We're going through a time, we're going through a paradigm shift. I don't think anybody has failed to notice that things are changing rapidly in the world. And truth is becoming more and more unavoidable. We all lie. To a certain extent, we all tell lies. Maybe somebody asks you, how are you? Oh, it's all good. In Ireland, I remember a common answer to, right, how are you today? Oh, it's not too bad. And that's quite a good answer if things aren't brilliant. They're not too bad. We maybe go to a restaurant and we have a meal that is pretty mediocre. And the waiter asks, is everything okay? And we say yes. We all have those little lies. And we have lies about ourselves because we do like to have a picture about ourselves that is impeccable. To become aware of our shortcomings is it's quite a heavy journey at times to admit to ourselves that this is me. But it's a rewarding journey as well. But what I want to talk about today is lying. If you think about when was the last time you experienced lying? So, what was your immediate thought? Was that somebody else lying to you, or was it you telling a lie? I mean, a lie can also be exaggerating. And the more I was diving into this about truth and lying, the more complicated it becomes, because we all have our own way of looking at the truth. Sometimes we want to have an illusion, and that is our truth, and we don't want anybody to pierce that bubble. So do we want people to lie to us so that we can live in that bubble, to keep the truth away from us? Or do we want the truth? And are we willing to tell people the truth and facing the consequences of the truth? So whenever as I said, when I was looking into this, it became more and more integrated with integrity, boundaries. I mean, I do have a right to say, I don't want to talk about this, or I can't tell you that. But what happens if we're, let's say it's a war situation and you're being tortured? What do you do? Do you lie? Do you tell the truth? What do you do with a wife whose husband is regularly beating her up and she's finally found a place to hide, and he comes to you and asks, where is she? What do? Do you tell the truth or do you lie? Are we lying to ourselves? Are we being truthful to ourselves? I am committing to do this and that. Are you doing that then? I'm gonna go running every day. And you do it for 2 days and then that's it. Is that a lie? Are white lies okay or are they not? Do you say no when somebody asks you something? Or do you say yes because you just can't bear to disappoint them? And yeah, this all has to do with integrity. And I'm sure we all have situations in our lives. My goodness, when I grew up until I was about, I don't know, 30, I don't know who I was. I still don't really know who I am, but I know an awful lot more now, a heck of a lot more now than I did then, about how I am and or who I am. But it took me a long time in life to start questioning my values. And that's so important when it comes to lying, when it comes to integrity. What are my values? And are you ready to live by them? Do you live by them? And do you point the finger at somebody else that you are lying? Or can you look at yourself? Am I lying? And I remember my sister and I, we were maybe 7 and 10, and we lived in a beautiful house in the south of Sweden, and there was a farm with strawberries beside us, and my sister and I, we were picking strawberries there when we weren't allowed, when nobody could see us. And the woman who had the place, she came over to our house and she said to our father, I have to tell you that your daughters are stealing strawberries from me. Eva and I, we were standing beside my dad, and he was saying, my daughters would never do a thing like that. My daughters are honest girls. And we didn't say a thing, but I know that that had a massive impact on me. So yeah, today I'm not proud of everything I've done, but I wouldn't say a lie about it. I can be transparent. I can say everything that I have done. It doesn't mean that I want to reveal all my secrets. But if you do reveal all your secrets, you have nothing to hide. So sharing with the world what has happened is really a good thing. I mean, if everybody had a warn light on when they were telling a lie, my goodness, there'll be a lot of lights going on constantly in the world. Politicians, big pharma, whatever, and everyday people. Yeah. So my Tuesday rambling tip today is what is truth to you and what is lying to you? Because it all means a different thing to everyone. We all have our way of looking at things. And we are going towards a time of truth. And this tree knows all about it. Sending you lots of love. Bye.